Hello everyone, this is Lanikorex and I'm here to talk about a little thing, though sadly it's not a little thing and I would like to call it a little thing or non-existent, but it's about the female gamers. I have many female friends that play games of all kind of sorts. It can be Diablo, World of Warcraft, Dragon Age, Team Fortress, Seven Days to Die, or whatever kind, horror, action, racing, and all that. Doesn't matter. And it's the community how male is guys literally is against the females women that is in the gamers and all that because talking and interacting with lots of these female my friends that I know, and I get to hear lots of his stories about how they get treated by guys in games, and not just from them, but it's just enough to Google and whatever, find a forum, and you definitely get to hear stories how they get treated as. And I think that is an awful thing because I think first off it's a bit weird that the guys mostly, after all, react like it's something weird that the girl is playing a game. What is that? Because about 50% of today gamers is girls. At least if to believe the statics I read. And I'm not surprised at all because games is after all an hobby, an interest that is not limited to guys only. And also the sentiment of saying, "Oh, you got beaten by a girl. God damn, you're weak, and you should be ashamed." But why should I feel that? Because getting beaten by a girl in a game, I can tell you there is millions of people that is way better than me in games, and probably many, and not probably, I know many of them are females, women that is way better, and most of those girls are now playing games are way better than me. I can tell you right away because they are. I have one. She is a fucking champ in Diablo and World of Warcraft as well. She has put her mind to a game and she get insane good at it. The problem is that she's a girl, and as soon people learn about that, drama grow out from it, and it shouldn't be that. Just because you're gender, I mean, come on, guys, do you really play with your dick? I started to wonder actually. If, I wouldn't be surprised if some do that actually, because God gave men blood for one head. Someone said. It was a quote someone said about that. And it's pretty much like that because it seems like, especially younger guys. But then again, I don't think that is only younger guys because it's pretty much all guys need to work and improve for that. Because it's just not to say to all these girls to, yeah, you need more skin on your nose or just ignore it. But it's not easy to ignore things that is affecting your daily gaming and all that. And of course, that is for guys that get bullied or trolled or as well. But this is about the female gamers, so we focus on that at the moment. And considering how ruthless many can be against females, I think it's awful actually. Because first off, it shouldn't matter what gender you are. Because you play a game, you try to enjoy it. And if you say that you are a boy or a girl, that doesn't matter. Because you're playing the game, either you're good or you're bad at the game. Maybe you're new, try to learn, or and of course I know some gonna say that some girls is of course using that to, and of course some guys that actually pretend to be girls to get things, to get help and all that. Of course there will be people like that, girls and guys that do that, etc., etc. But that is just a slight minority of everything, because I know that many of these girls that play game do get problem in some way or another. Even I have been called a girl, and people assumed I was a girl, and I got treated a bit more fancy than I usually get them when people know I'm a guy. Because I don't know why they actually thought I was a girl. I need to explain to them, but yes. But that shouldn't happen. That shouldn't be. You should treat everyone with respect, simply as that, and don't hurt your fellow gamers simply. Because that is how I see it. When I play World of Warcraft, when I play Diablo, or whatever game it is, I see everyone as my fellow gamer. I don't see them as, there's a girl, I need to hit on her or call her names because she has boobies and want to show your boobies and all that kind of stupid things that people do say as well. Guys say to them, because that shouldn't be or anything like that. And I think it's of course it's up to us guys to actually take that and actually make it better for them. We need to help each other. We need to help them to get the better chat. It's like take a League of Legends, the top gamers, the LCS, those big leagues. I don't know why there's no girls there, because I'm pretty damn sure there are girls that is as well super good as guys, but I assume it's just because it's a bit become a guy thing, Only guys can play games. Which was a sentiment just a couple of years ago that only boys played with games and girls played with dolls, pretty much, or makeup instead. But today I don't think so. That is far from it, because I have been had games and played with many females under my years, and honestly, I don't see no a reason why you should treat them differently because of their gender, as well of their sexuality or whatever race and things like that. Because it doesn't really matter. It's a simple game. You should enjoy it and have a good time, not ruin it for someone by being an idiot and catcalling or whatever you actually want to do with these girls that's trying to just enjoy themselves and have a good game or whatever. I simply think it's something we need to take up, that all guys need to actually focus on and help them, and not only guys, of course, the girls as well, because there's two sides and both sides need to work, and that is the only way to actually improve things. And yeah, I know I'm not a great talker or anything, because I didn't actually like my previous talk about LGBT and all that. Everything is very very direct. I don't plan anything and what I'm about to talk. I just pretty much talk how I feel about the subject and all that. And I think it's really important because hearing my friends talking about how they get treated because simply they are girls, I find after all these years I've been speaking with them and all that, I felt it's finally time to actually say at least my meaning, and hopefully some guys out there actually take on that, because I think it's simply wrong, because I have a little sister and she likes games. She likes horror games actually. It's quite fun actually, because she really like Five Nights at Freddy's, the game I hate because I can't play them, but she played through them like a fucking champ. And I don't want her to be treated like something bad because of her gender, because I simply don't want that. I want her to enjoy the game she play, simply as that. Not be treated like something different or something worse or something better because of her gender. And I think most guys that have sisters, maybe have girlfriends or wives or mothers or daughters that is playing games, I think most actually feel the same about it. But at least I really hope so, because it's pretty much we must help each other. We must help them to get better treatment, and of course it's the people that say things that need to change, and it is the guys. So we need to change that kind of attitude, that it's not acceptable to say and act like that, because at least I don't think it's acceptable to do that. It's not something that should be said, and have such attitude against people, against women, female that is playing games, because I think it simply is wrong. You shouldn't do that. And it's about games. Why can't people just play games without many guys need to attack someone for girls for their gender and all that? Because I know many do that. I have seen enough on the internet on in game communities. Because I know the game community is one of the most guy dominated things, and I can tell you it's not a pleasant place to be, and even not even for guys. And I can and imagine for a girl that is even worse, is 1,000 times worse, and it shouldn't be like that. It's like any girl should be feel safe to walk out in middle of night without worries. Any guy should feel the same, no worries at all. Should be able to walk out there, but especially girls, because they do have a bigger. There is a bigger problem, well known in the world about that, of course. But yes, that at least what I think, and I really hope some take to heart about it, and simply have a better attitude against your fellow gamers, whether they are girls or guys, and just all the respect all the gamers. Shouldn't matter what gender they are, and don't have that kind of sleazy attitude against girls. That is just so unnecessary and so wrong to do that. And just try to enjoy the games instead. Because I think that is what it's all about. Games and all that. You should just have a good time. Shouldn't let that and let it not ruin that for the others as well. So, but yes, that is what I hope, and hopefully some messages got through, and hopefully I made some sense. I'm a bit of throwing out my words, and I stumble on it. So from time to time, sadly, I'm not a very good speaker, but at least I got to speak my heart out, and it's not easy for me to do that because do my anxiety and all that. But still, I want to do that for all my fellow gamers that are girls and everyone else as well, guys, because I think it's a very important thing. And hopefully, some of you guys might straight up your back and think twice before you start calling and saying things to girls simply because they are girls, and respect them for being gamers instead. Because that is what we are. We are gamers. We can have a good time. We can enjoy a game, whatever we are, boys or a girl or whatever. And well, hopefully that works out somehow. And I might be naive, but I have a great hope for things will change. Because one person at a time at least, and I think that is right direction. So, but thanks for taking time to watch this and listen to my rambling of words that I don't get out well. But hopefully we see you soon again and see whatever I actually might talk about, because there are many things I think it's good to take up. And I know I'm not a very big person. I'm very small, but still think it's very even the smallest person can have an effect somehow. And every small person is also part of the big. So, but yes, up and over for me, and see you later on other videos. And hopefully you have a good day, good night, and good morning, or whatever it is in your place around. And see you all later on. Oh gosh.